Hello everyone, it's Inspirational. I am back with your August 2020 general energy reading. This is for those of you that these messages resonate with, that it applies. I know I'm doing this ahead of time, and I know that other readers do their messages all in one, but I feel like separating them and doing short messages are easier to read. It's more to the point, and it doesn't give me a lot of time to do XYZ and get distracted. So I hope that this is helpful. My goal for posting these videos is to illuminate some of the energies that might be at play during this time, that you may have a sense of, you may have some idea about, but you can't really pinpoint it. So this might be helpful for you to be able to pinpoint what's going on. All of this spiritual development, this spiritual journey, this awakening movement that's going on is all about shifting your perspective, opening up, and being able to contemplate things in a way that you've never done it before. Taking the risks and having confidence in the direction that you're taking as well. So let's get straight to it. August 2020. We have the change card. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And I found it interesting because I did not do this on purpose, but I did shuffle the cards, and the moon card that came out, the moonology card that came out, is confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So August is thought of as a time for the Leos. And then we have anxiety. 18, which goes down to 9, which reminds me of the 9 of Swords card. This resembles the 9 of Swords card to me. Anxiety, stress, worry, staying up at night, not being able to sleep, just overthinking. Most of the time when people overthink, they're anxious about something that hasn't happened yet. They're not really living in the present, and they have been presented with something that they're unsure of, such as change, and that brings a lot of anxiety. People have trouble with change, but we have support here, and it's the star, which is interesting because this is the exact polar opposite of our Leo buddies, of you August folks. You might have something in Aquarius, but this card to me is drawing support from all of your resources that you have. If you can see, this woman is in the water. She has a big old glass behind her. It's a glass ball. It's emitting energy from that star. There's the sky behind her. She has flowers. She's watering the water. So there is also, what's coming to mind is practicing your spirituality, developing that, because it's kind of odd for somebody to be watering the water. There has to be like some divine purpose, if we're talking divine support, through this star energy, through this crystal ball energy, and it's supporting her third eye here, which is lit up, and she's in the water watering water. There has to be some type of magical practice. I heard witchcraft, but when people say witchcraft, it doesn't have to be the kind of witchcraft that you see on television that is the antagonist. There's good witchcraft as well, so don't be turned off. If you wake up in one day in August and you're like, I think I'm a witch. Let me know if this happens, because that is funny. Oh my. I think one of my that's funny. One of my little, excuse me, I'm sorry. I have candles going, and there's a light over one of the candles, and I think it burned off my little pineapple. I think the pineapples. I was trying to look up there. Whatever. Sorry. So if you wake up one day and you're like in August and you're like, I think I'm a witch, I need to go study witchcraft, Let me know if that happens, because that'll be so funny and so interesting. Some of you will have that, but some of you will just wake up and be like, I need to change something drastically. It's not going to make sense at the time. You're gonna get the download. You're gonna say, I need to make a change. I've done all this healing in the previous months of the year, and going into the end of 2019, and I've worked so hard to transmute it. Now I'm starting again. If you see the sliver, the rest of the moon is black, but it's a sliver, like a silver lining. You get the strength, courage, and wisdom I'm getting from this lion looking at me here. That gives you confidence to move forward. Now, this is the present, when you realize, like, oh shit, I gotta change some stuff. Maybe you have to change your diet. Maybe you have to change your lifestyle. Maybe you have to do some things different so that you can get different results, right? Because we've been all about clearing and moving and transmuting and transforming and everything. So we are now probably coming to a space where we're like, oh, well, we've cleared enough that there's space for a lifestyle change. There's space for a major change, and you're gonna be like, that doesn't really make sense, but you're gonna go with it because you're being divinely supported. It could seem outlandish, like watering. It could seem crazy, out of the blue. Oh wait, I'm pointing behind the damn card. Out of the blue, you're told to water the water. And that could be symbolic of you maybe going for that dream job, that dream house, that applying for that dream position, applying for that, I don't know, whatever it is that you felt was a dream is now like a real tangible possibility at this point. Congratulations. That's what I have for you. I wanted to clarify more, but I think that this pretty much says it all. So don't worry about this anxiety, this feeling here, because it'll pass. Oh, I hope I didn't throw put another one of my pineapples into the candle here. That's so funny.